Makah tribe has inhabited the lands we now call Nia Bay for over 3,800 years. They lived in peace and all was well until the 17th century when a landslide hit the Makah village near Rosetta Lake. The next relevant event in the history of the Makah happened in 1834 when the wreckage of a ship washed up on shore. There were only 3 survivors. But the Makah nursed them back to health, kept them as slaves for a few months, and then sent them to Fort Vancouver. From there, they were sent to Europe, China, and then finally back home to Japan. A few years later, on January 31st in 1855, the Treaty of Nia Bay was signed. This treaty gave most of the Makah's land to the English settlers in exchange for fishing, sealing, and whaling rights. But only the Makah upheld their side of the promise, as we even today keep on telling them where and when they could and couldn't do these. In 1936, about 80 years after the treaty, the Makah created and signed their constitution. After that, everything was relatively normal. Until 1966, when the Rosetta Village dig site, the one I mentioned before, was being excavated. But it wasn't until 1970 that it became apparent what was discovered, when a storm revealed the 3 houses that were covered by the mudslide. According to the latest data, there is 1,214 Makah tribe members, 1,079 of which live on the reservation, and 51% of them are unemployed. But if that wasn't bad enough, in 2002, the Makah language went extinct when its last fluent speaker died. Finally, the last notable event in the Makah's history was in 2007, when 5 members of the Makah tribe shot and killed a gray whale. But before they could bring it to shore, it was confiscated by the Coast Guard. Since during this time whaling was legal for the Makah, the Coast Guards were tried to tribal court.